Evening, good to have you with us as we reflect on another dramatic afternoon in the Sky Bet Football League. For some clubs, issues off the pitch threaten to overshadow the good work being done on it. As we saw at Birmingham this week with owner Carson Young jailed for 6 years. Well, Steve's here to reflect on the day's other big headlines, and here's what's coming up tonight. With just 1 win in 5, promotion-chasing Nottingham Forest are losing ground at just the wrong time. Today, Billy Davies' side went in search of a change in fortune at bottom club Barnsley, with the best of the action from a crucial match at Oakwell. We've extended highlights from another critical game at the Amex as two of the other playoff candidates, Brighton and Reading, went head-to-head.
A year on from the acrimonious departure of Paolo Di Canio, Swindon Town have regrouped and are once again within sniffing distance of the playoffs. We're at the county ground for the visit of promotion rivals MK Dons.
And as ever, with plenty of goals and talking points, including 6 of them at Ellen Road. And it wasn't just the defence that proved to be leaky. Well, today's game at the Amex featured 2 clubs with the playoffs in their sights, Brighton and Reading. Well, Brighton made 2 changes with Rowan Ince and Jake Forster-Caskey coming into midfield. After struggling to a draw with 8-man Yeovil, Nigel Adkins made 4 changes, which included Royston Drenther's first start since Boxing Day. Paul Walker describes this one.
Bruno with a throw. This is Lopez. Neatly done, Andrews. Sent up and away by Gunter. Majoa, Lingard, Andrews, Lopez. Lingard continued the run, and this could be an own goal. It will be an own goal. Chris Gunter. Alex McCarthy committed. And Brighton take the lead in bizarre circumstances. Chris Gunter, not aware of his bearings, and the ball bounces into the empty net. Not the start that Reading wanted. Some of the approach play was exquisite from Brighton. The target was Lingard, and Gunter plants his header beyond his own goalkeeper. McCarthy off his line, and Albion have the lead. Abita. Now Drenther. Abita once more. Just needs a bit more tempo, this Reading play at the moment. Abita's done well here, though. Now Akpan. Not a bad try. Somebody needed to have a go. Kuszak hasn't had a lot to do so far. Abita skips beyond Lopez, and Akpan's shot just dips too late. Given away to Drenther. Lafondra, well, he was threatening to break free of the Brighton defence there, Adam Lafondra. Well, the referee, Fred Graham, he's going to show yellow to Gordon Greer. He's had a solid game so far. And there was a tug, wasn't there, on Adam Lafondra? Guthrie over the free kick. Really whipped in, but seen safely away. Although Akpan will attempt to keep the pressure on here. Drenther. Thought about shooting. Thought too long. Now Brighton can break. This is Lingard. It's one-on-one here. Lingard against Gunter, who's got help coming back now. Majoa lifted in, flicked away by Hector. Chance to shoot, and it's high and over the top from Jake Forster-Caskey. Never troubling the goalkeeper, that one. Lingard involved, so too Majoa. Away by Hector, and Forster-Caskey was wayward with the shot. Robson's ball is intercepted by Guthrie. Blackman, oh, if only he could have pushed that ball on for Robson Kanu. Still Reading can build with Lafondra. Runs into Gordon Greer. He's on a yellow card, remember. Greer got his body in the way, and Lafondra has felt the full force. What's he going to do with the Brighton captain here? He's been shown yellow once, and another yellow means red. He's off. Gordon Greer sent off for Brighton. Was that a yellow card offence? I don't think anybody saw the red card coming. Greer steps across Adam Lafondra, clearly blocks him off. 2 men sent off in this fixture earlier in the season, and 1 has gone today. Guthrie's got a beater to his left. Still a beater. Now Gunter. Drenthe, look how many Brighton have back here. Still Drenthe! Equalises! Royston Drenthe, with his first goal for Reading, draws them level. It appeared just a matter of time following Gordon Greer's dismissal, and Royston Drenthe puts the Royals all square at the Amex. It is a wicked strike, puts the ball in his left foot and thunders it past the Brighton keeper, and we are all square. 1 for him to savour. A beater. Hobson Kanu ahead of him, so too Blackman. Here is Blackman, he's got space, it's Blackman straight at the goalkeeper. That was a really good chance, either side of Kuszczak, and that's 2-1. The way just opened up for Nick Blackman here. Really should have done better. Brighton will be relieved to hear that full-time whistle. Been a difficult half for them. This is a shower though. Against Pearce. He's done well to pick out Buckley. Clever from Buckley. Will Buckley! He did ever so well to create the chance, Will Buckley. It's the header there that buys himself the space, but couldn't hit the target. Given away to Guthrie, who can bring Reading forward. Now McAnuff, he's got clear of Bruno. McAnuff, this is a real opportunity. What a stop from Kuszczak. That is a big, big save from Brighton's goalkeeper. Huge save. It stays at 1-1. Toss forward. This is Buckley. Chance to win it maybe. Good save, McCarthy. March will pick it up. And it's Guthrie with the block now. McCarthy's been a spectator for the entire second half. But Reading's goalkeeper comes up with a big save here as Will Buckley looked to win it for Brighton. Solly March with the corner. And he comes straight back off the post. He almost caught Alex McCarthy off guard there. March again. And the referee will stop play because March has touched the ball twice. That's why the free kick has gone against him. Solly March's corner almost catching Alex McCarthy out.
Yeah, we showed great character. I'm very proud of all my players and the performance. Even though we had 10 men, we create some good chances and we could have won.
I thought we were good in our play. We had more than enough opportunities to go and win it, but we come away with a point. So yeah, it is a positive, but we would have liked to have got all 3.
Nigel Adkins a little frustrated there, compounded perhaps by the fact, Steve, that they've had numerical advantage the last 2 games and failed to make those count on both occasions.
Yeah, I mean, certainly last week. I mean, I think this week it worked in their favour because the game changed, it opened up a little bit, and we know Brighton, when they get their nose in front, are infamously difficult to break down. So I think probably that they needed something like that to happen in this game, and when it did, changed the whole complexion because it was almost like a free-for-all, but for both sides, because there were plenty of chances after that.
And Brighton took the lead through simply a miscommunication between defender and goalkeeper.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't put it in simpler terms. I mean, you can see there. I mean, McCarthy doesn't give him a shout.
It was a good move before, though, wasn't it?
It was, preceding that. It was an excellent move, but he doesn't give him a shout. And I mean, the golden rule is when you're heading the ball back, or you're passing the ball back to a keeper, and you're not quite sure of his position, and you're not sure where he is because you don't get that communication. You head it back, but you don't head it towards goal. You head it either side, and if anything like that does happen, it doesn't result in conceding a goal.
And what about the one contentious issue, of course, the second yellow card to Gordon Greer?
I think he's a little bit unlucky, I've got to say. I mean, what he doesn't do is the obstruction comes about because he tries to make a challenge. He doesn't step across without trying to go for the ball. So basically, as Lafondra knocks the ball past him, he is actually trying to make the challenge.
Is it because he's leading with his shoulder?
Yeah, probably with his wrong foot.
Okay.
That's why he finishes up leading with his shoulder. But I think he's a little bit unlucky in that occasion.
Well, Reading certainly had their fair share of chances at the end of the game, but they got themselves level with Royston Drenther's first goal for the club. It was a good finish at the near post.
It was. I mean, again, we see it that a player playing on the opposite side to his good foot is able to cut in, and this time I think it goes through Foster Caskey's legs, and really not an awful lot the keeper can do there.
So what about these two sides in the playoffs? Have either of them convinced you so far?
Not totally. I think they're a little bit inconsistent at this stage, but it wouldn't surprise me if either got in there.